This morning, work resumes after New Year holidays and workers promise more efficient service delivery. Stakeholders in the backfire in Kotikwena Senatorial District pledged to support to PDP and her candidates in the next month's election. Real Brass Band begins 2015 with church service, and Jesus in Action Church concludes its 2014 convention in Rio. Very good morning to you today. Welcome to AKBC 45 News. I am Methlin Mbong. Work resumed yesterday after the New Year holidays. AKBC crew who monitored workers' response to work after the holidays reports that civil servants in the ministries, extra-ministerial departments and agencies were seen busy at their job posts. Among the places visited here, the State Budget Office, Governor's Office Annex, Ministry of Transport, the State Secretariat, as well as the Akwa Ibom Broadcasting Corporation. Speaking with the news crew, the Permanent Secretary of State Budget Office, Pastor Nicholas Ikarika, appreciated God for making workers to witness the new year and hoped that they would put in their best in the service to the state. Pastor Ikarika applauded his staff for sacrifice, love and dedication to their duties in 2014, noting that a brighter year awaits them.
So I'm believing God that the Lord who has brought us into the year will sustain us, will keep us, and election will come and go. By the special grace of God, Nigeria will still remain one. And also on my profession as a civil servant, with God on my side, I will be able to maximize all the opportunities that I may have in service to put.
Staff in the ministry appreciated God for sustaining their lives, adding that they have refreshed to prepare for a more efficient service delivery. They expressed delight for the holiday, noting that it gave them an opportunity to share with their families.
The fact that on Monday I was in for a normal duty. All the same, I enjoyed the holiday. It's as if the holiday would have always been like that.
Person will feel good, and I felt good about the holiday.
In my office, as I'm starting today, I will open my vote book for year 2015 for subvention. Preparation of all consultants, vouchers, both salaries and overhead.
Very good, very good. Very good. We are coming up to face the challenge for 2015 by the grace of God.
For those in the State's Broadcasting Corporation, it was business as usual as they have been working during the holiday.
I enjoyed the public holidays in that I was opportune to be at home with my family.
I enjoyed the holiday, even though most times I'm always my duty.
As politics continues to gather momentum, the people of Abak 5 in the Kotikwena Senatorial District have pledged their total support to the People's Democratic Party and our candidates in the next month's general elections. At the stakeholders meeting held at Abak Local Government Council Hall, stakeholders in the political enclave known as Abak 5 commended the choice of Mr. Udom Emmanuel as the PDP's governor candidate for Akwa Ibom State and Mr. Moses Epo as his running mate. January attended the meeting and now reports.
Prices are back at Mekbo, Ika, Okanafun, and Orogonam local government areas. Stakeholders from the 5 local government areas, drawn from the political, religious, industrial, women, and youth, met to deliberate on issues to promote love, peace, and unity, as well as this year's general elections. They emphasized on the need for towards the re-election of President Goodluck Jonathan, Governor Godswill Akpabio as Senator for Ikoroikpen Senatorial District, as Akpabio's successor, and other candidates of Abak 5. Addressing the gathering, moderator Commissioner for Information and Communication, Mr. Niekanumana, the Democratic governor's nominee, Mr. Moses Ekpo, having accepted to go with Udom Emmanuel, said there is need for the people to cast their vote for in next month's election, while thanking the stakeholders for coming out in last year. Mr. Ekpo called unity, togetherness and harmony from the people for a back five to witness more development.
In fairness, in truth, in integrity.
Stakeholders representing the 5 local government areas spoke of their people.
So, Anna, he made sure he returned PDP about 5. We have restructured ourselves. So we want to promise you 88,000 votes is not a main thing.
And you're more about 5 as people of unity, people of oneness, people of integrity. And our vote is in return 100%.
Vote more than PDP. Over 54,000 votes. You might know. Did I know you know? Good is in on day.
Others who affirmed support included the member representing Abak Federal Constituency, Mr. Emmanuel Ekon, Mr. Udo Ekpenyong for the Commissioner for Lands and Town Planning, Obong and Okpan, and the retired DIG, Udom Ekpudom. In a resolution read by the Commissioner for Special Duties, Barrister Manuel Enoidem, the stakeholders affirmed the nomination of Moses as PDP governorship running mates, commended the party and the state governor for the nomination, promised to reciprocate the gesture by voting in elections. They also lauded the governor for reconstruction of independent hall at Abak.
The Afro local government looking at the PDP landslide victory for this honor in all the elections. And I believe that this represents our thinking in this meeting today. So put it in there.
Etienne Ibanga reporting.
The chairman of the AKBC Television Chapel of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Mr. Cornel Democrati, has appreciated the state government for boosting the morale of workers, especially journalists, during giving out incentives. Mr. Frati made the remarks while distributing to members of his chapel laptop computers donated by the state government to journalists through the Nigeria Union of Journalists. The Yagino Paul reports.
In the AKBC TV Nigeria Union of Journalists are Chris Ikpoto, Sizima Baseto, and the companies. Mr. Cornel Freti enjoined fisheries to make good use of the systems, saying that those that are not ICT compliant should enroll in computer institutes so as to enjoy the laptops. He said that the State Council the 5 computers for now, asking other members that have not benefited to exercise a little patience as another set will be given in due course. Mr. Fred thanked the state government for the magnanimity and the council for working tirelessly to ensure that members are comfortable.
These laptops are supposed to help us improve upon our services as journalists. So as we receive it today, if you don't know much about technology, please go and do a little bit of homework.
The of the AKBC TV Chapel Nigeria Union of Journalists, just also this administration for the gesture, which noted will encourage to improve professional skills.
5th anniversary of this chapel, I'm going to celebrate it at Lord Barawa Unity Hall. We were proud to be recipients of what I'm also holding today, which is a Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1. And I want to believe that what has happened today is a continuation of the largesse that is coming to our own chapel. And you can make adequate use of the facility to improve your work.
On behalf of the beneficiaries, the Deputy Director News and Current Affairs Television Services, Chris Ikpoto, explained the state government and the State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists for the gift and make good use of the systems.
Thank the NUJ Chapel of FMC TV and the NUJ chapter in Akwa Ibom State and the state government for being this magnanimous. And I want to promise that this will help us to do our job later.
As you're watching AKBC TV News, we'll be right back after the break. A group managing director of Eknia Group of Companies Limited, Obong Inyeke Akwe Nsien, has turned 50. Obong Nsien, in a Thanksgiving service at Kwaibo Church, Afaokwa Ekets, to celebrate his birthday, said he was motivated to thank God for keeping him alive and for blessing him with good health to witness his golden jubilee. Faison's John has the details.
Reports from the Nigerian Stock Exchange show that the huge loss of 1.75 trillion naira recorded by Nigerian stock in the year 2014 can largely be attributed to foreign economic fundamentals of the country rather than market fundamentals, as the Nigerian Stock Exchange moved out of old ways significantly during the most of the year. Studies have shown recently that investors are now becoming more sensitive to sentiment and macroeconomic indicators in emerging markets. Nigeria being the largest market in West Africa, the key economic fundamentals.
The Real Brass Band has ended over its activities for the year 2015 to God at a service which took place at Rennes Bible Church International Incorporated, Kilometer 1, Rio Village Road. The founder of the group, Boniface Sabelo, said they took this step because it is only God that guarantees success. Darbon was filed this report presented in our studios.
That was the atmosphere at the Reina's Bible Church, Uyo Village Road, as praises ascended into heaven when staff of Real Brass Band did what they know how to do best. Long sermons gave way for prophetic declarations when Bishop Akanwix, who drew his text from Acts chapter 3, verse 2, declared divine surprises on the congregation throughout the year. Bishop Weeks, who seized the opportunity to thank God for his consecration, urged the people to seek righteousness, which he said is the secret of prosperity.
But the Lord said, this year you shall not stop at the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, stopping at the gate signifies you are the one that have written the proposal. And when they connect, another person is you can enjoy the money. You are the one
Speaking, the creative founder of Real Brass Band, Boniface Ebewo, said that the group was celebrating God for the wisdom and for the knowledge in sustaining the vision. Ebewo thanked his staff for their dedication and commitment in translating the vision to enviable heights, noting that Real Brass Band was the first in the country. Mr. Ebewo promised to give to a widow and a less privileged person the sum of 10,000 naira every month throughout the year.
We have decided to come here to celebrate God. It's our tradition that the first Sunday of every year, as a matter of policy, we must go to the house of God to celebrate God.
Prayers were offered for the group by Bishop Akanwi.
The Group Managing Director of Acme Group of Companies Limited, Obong Ineke Akbe has turned 50. Obong said in a Thanksgiving at Choir Church of our Choir to celebrate his birthday, said he was motivated to thank God for keeping him alive and for business and for blessing him with good health to witness his golden jubilee. Patience John tells us more.
Giving is a sure way to attract God's blessings to oneself and family. Obong Inyeke, Akbensien and family may have known this and led his family and friends to church Afarukwa Ineke for a Thanksgiving. Who celebrated his 50th birthday, said, after losing his parents early in life, and God took him up and blessed him with children and all his heart desires, is enough reason to thank him.
You see, sometimes people say that it's not fair. To me, I consider that very fair. So, the simple way to say, God thank you, that all I desire in life, the basic things I have desired in life, God has done it all for me.
Earlier, the celebrator joined others who were born in January to cut the birthday cake and donate it to the church. On spiritual checkup and sanitation, the Reverend W. Inyang advised the people to use the new year for self-examination, repent of their sins in order to enjoy the blessings of God in the unfolding year.
The Bible says, if an individual will rid himself of the sins that he has discovered in his life, that individual will be a vessel of honor.
Offered for Obong Inyeke and family for more fruitful years. Later, as his company, friends, guests, and family members were treated to good music, assorted dishes, and drinks, Dr. Eteng Loma proposed a toast to the celebrator. His wife thanked God for blessing her husband to achieve the golden age of 50 years, which him long life and most successes in life.
All the convention of the Jesus National Assembly Church has been brought to a close. The convention, which marks the end of the year 2014, had at its theme, "The Lord shall fight for me by all means." It was held at St. Patrick's Primary School on the back road, and attracted faithfuls from all over the country. Lawrence Mortic filed this story presented in our studios.
The faithful worshipped, praised and danced in thanksgiving to God for keeping them alive to the end of 2014. This they did through drama playlet, hymns, testimonies and choir renditions. The pastor of the Calabar branch, Hussein Emem, said that the end of the convention, which also marked a crossing over to the new year, was significant. He said it was a crossing over from personal problems such as hardship, bitterness, battles, and bondage into miraculous fulfillment of destiny, healing, and deliverance. He quoted the book of Exodus chapter 15 verse 30 and 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 6, quoting the book of Exodus chapter 15 verse 30 and 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 16. Pastor Hussein Emem described God as a man of war who will fight for his people's salvation, deliverance, and healing, and urged the church faithful to cast all their burdens on God.
We are here to take something back to our different homes, so that as we go home with something, the enemy will know, even your neighbor will know truly you are coming down from the Mount of Transfiguration. As you are about to cross over into a new year, your enemy is going to melt tonight because of you.
Pastor David Ikpeme of the Port Harcourt branch and Pastor Michael Essien of Nungudu Assembly also preached at the convention. The faithful danced around the back road and its environs in what they described as victory dance, carrying with them a symbol of the Ark of Covenant and decreeing blessings and joy for members, the government, and citizens of Akwa Ibom State and Nigeria.
Otong Baniyan Football Club has defeated Otong Umokbe Football Club by a lone goal to emerge the winner of the third edition of Ikoro Unity Cup competition. The competition is sponsored by the wife of the Deputy Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Lady Ime Udokiria. A match which was played at the Methodist Group School Field, Ikoro in Ikoro local government area, was watched by top personalities from Oroganam and Ikoro in local government areas. Livingstone Daniel reports that the People's Democratic Party chapter chairman in Oroganam local government area, Pastor Cletus Eshet, performed the kick-up match.
Performing the kick-off, Pastor Cletus Eshet, who also doubled as a chairman on the occasion, said that football in the 21st century has gone beyond a mere sport. He said that it is a lucrative business where a player can earn much money. Pastor Cletus urged the players to take the competition seriously because, according to him, it has the potential of exposing them, judging by the numbers of personalities present at the match. The spirit of sportsmanship and fair play, according to Pastor Eshet, is a hallmark of a good sportsman, and appreciated Lady Meudo Kirian for sponsoring the tournament.
The occasion that it has helped to reunite this community, most particularly because I don't them know to push on the Kiswa. I'm my woman in the Yaga Kiswa thing. Farali Trufan, Iman Freeman, who go really good. So a member of Cambo Yabas, the Adam Pom, you know, you can. I think I saw Nam. I want to challenge no wolf and the other communities or Ikoro.
During the match, players exhibited high soccer artistry, dotted with good dribble runs, accurate passes, good attacking and defending, while the two goalkeepers gave good accounts of themselves. The pressure mounted on each other by both teams created enough scoring opportunities in the first half of the match, which ended goalless as they failed to utilize the chances created. In the second half, Otong Baniyan Football Club switched to mass attacking and mass defense formation, which paid off in the 85th minute when Rakoford Duke capitalized on the lack of understanding between the central defender of Umokwe Football Club and his goalkeeper to score the only goal of the match. At the end of regulation time, a winner in Otong Baniyan Football Club emerged.
Occasion. The wife of the Deputy Speaker of the State House of Assembly. The members of the entourage.
The sponsor of the tournament and wife of the Deputy Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Lady Ime Udo Kirian, said although she is married to an Arona man, the need for her to continue to support her roots was still necessary to foster unity, love among the families. She announced that the winner of the competition would go home with a trophy and 50,000. The runners-up will have 10,000, while the third place will go home with 2,000 naira. She also had occasion to give items and wrap some members of the community.
Uto stadium mbakara ko di da stadium ado stadium ado mufom e pe bre ball mi ya fon e ya break e was stadium ado e da pe ball mi abasie ya nam nu febre e wo pon iron mi.
The chairman of Orogonam, Mr. Anthony Akpan, and the special guest Prince Akpan said Lady Mewdokiran has been a good wife and mother to Orogonam people and pledged their commitment to support her to enable her to give back to her roots. Chairman Planning Committee of the tournament, Comrade Peter Udonda, said football fiesta is usually competed for by the 6 families in Ikorobok. It was the best unity competition in the Ikorabasilugu government area. Livingston Daniel reporting.
She can also watch AKBC TV News online by logging onto akbconline.org or follow us on Twitter at AKBC45 or on Facebook at AKBC Channel 45. That has been our package of the news, but before we go, another look at the top stories. Work resumed yesterday throughout the country after a long New Year holiday. In New York, the Akwa Ibom State capital, workers were seen attending to their duties in the different ministries and departments. Those who spoke to our news crew say they had been refreshed enough to attend to other duties with dedication and commitment. Stakeholders in the political zone called Back 5 in Ikotigwene Senatorial District have resolved to support the People's Democratic Party and her candidates in next month's elections. The people at the meeting in the back also endorsed the choice of Mr. Udom Emmanuel and Mr. Moses Ebo as governorship candidate and running mate. That was the news. Thank you for staying with us.
It's up to us, all of us,